All right, welcome back, guys. Welcome back to the channel. If you're still here, that means you still like my reactions. Cause last two episodes, I really did go off on these fights. These fights are cheesy. They're corny, and I'm not gonna stop saying that. They're cheesy and they're corny. You know what I'm saying? And I just wasn't feeling it. I wasn't feeling it. And it's not that I'm not excited about it. As I said, the story aspect of Gurren Lagann it's not unique. It's not unique, but I am for it. I like it. Right now, at where we stand, 14 episodes in, I'm giving the story a 10 out of 10 so far. They're doing a very good job of telling the story aspect of this anime. That's why I'm interested in the dialogue right now in the show more than I'm interested in the fights. The fights are very predictable. They could have at least made the generals more formidable. They're literally getting destroyed in 1 or 2 episodes, and they don't pose any real threat. These are the guys that are directly under King Spiral, and if King Spiral goes out in 1 or 2 episodes, I'm gonna be like, these fights are gonna lose. It's a big part of the anime. It is a big part of the anime. You get what I'm saying? And that's why I'm like, this anime is like it's like they're trying to have a perfect balance between story and like a battle anime. You know, that's why I call it like you have your battle mecha animes, right? Or your story mecha animes, which is like, story mecha is like a Code Geass, as I've said. Like, I call that a story mecha anime because it's not so much about the fights. You get what I'm saying? You're gonna get cool moments during fights, but it's really not about the fight, it's about the story. You get what I'm saying? But in this, the story is so good, but they spend so much time on these fights. You realize that they're trying to have some sort of balance between the story and having these fights. You get what I'm saying? But it's like there's not an episode that goes by where you don't get a fight. And I know it's only 27 episodes, but at the same time, I think, you know what I'm saying, they could do a better job with that. You get what I'm saying? And the power-ups is fine. I don't have no problem with the power-ups in the anime. I have zero problems with that. It's always cool to see. But in certain situations, as an example, reinforcements are showing up in the nick of time. I would have loved if Simone got captured in that moment. Like, it would have been so nice if he got captured in that moment, and we could be like, yo, Saitamander is that guy. You know what I'm saying? Because he was the last general left. I didn't even know that freaking the other one was still alive. Forgot his name. Gunman or whatever. Right? So we could have been like, yo, this is the dude right here. That's going, you know what I'm saying? It would have been nice if they shot all the other gunmen up there, tried and rescued Simone and all this other stuff. I'm not talking about the viral scene. I'm talking about when the reinforcements showed up, when he got caught, right? And the reinforcements showed up, right? Because he was on the ship. He tried to get off the ship and stuff like that when they went up there. You get what I'm saying? So that part of it, I was really enjoying that part of it, where he crash landed on the ship, you know, he saved Yoko and all that, the conversation, everything that was happening on the ship. If in that moment, that was great stuff. They showed off a different side of Viral that I did not, or Viral, right? They showed off a different side of him that I never expected him to be honorable. He was actually concerned about Kamina. And also, he was like, you're trying to tell me that this little kid has been beating me this entire time? I didn't even know that, right? So that part of it was so cool. You saw my face when that stuff was going on. I was all in, baby. I was I was all in. But then the reinforcements showed up when he got caught again. I was like, it would have been so nice if in that moment they had him like hostage or something, and they just dipped with Simone to find out what's been going on, try to get some. I don't know. I'm not the one writing the story, so I don't know. It's just that I hate when stuff like that had some convenient stuff happens in anime that's just like, ugh, really? In the nick of time. You know what I'm saying? And that happens a lot in anime, man. And I just don't like when it happens because it just doesn't seem real. Even though we know the entire happenings in the anime is not real, but it's their world, it's their universe, and you still want to try to keep things grounded and believable. You get what I'm saying? So we got all these dudes that comes from the villages because they saw what happened. They start, hijacking Gunman as well, and now we're gonna have a bigger crew and all that stuff. All that stuff is good and well, but I still need to know what the hell this Spiral killing. What happened, bro? What happened? I am yearning for some lore. I love lore, man. I love to know about what I'm watching, and yes, I might be being a bit impatient about it, but I still want it. You can't hate me for what I want. I'll still want it. Okay, but in any case, man, I'm gonna try to be patient because got 13 more episodes to go. By the end of this day, I will know what's going on, and I will have my review for Gurren Lagann, of course. So hopefully you guys didn't dislike bomb my review from the last 2 episodes, man. I just really had to talk about how corny these fights are. I really did. I just had to, so we'll see how things go, man. Anyways, guys, let's jump into these next 2 episodes, episode 15 and 16. Let's get it, man. I'm out. See you guys at the end. Yo. So Teppelin is a gunman. That's crazy. No opening? That's crazy, man. This is good. Oh, really? I guess it's one like his, maybe. Yo. Oh, he's freaking Lord Genome. Are you serious this whole time? Because I know him as a Spiral King. Bruh. That's what I'm talking about. Make the fights interesting, man. Let's go. Like back like back when Kamina was alive, man. These fights have been ugh. That's what I'm talking about. This man brought the army with him. Okay. It's a new opening. Yeah, to get some damn information. That's that's what I've been working so hard to get to. Yo. Man of the Spiral. That's Viral. Power of the Spiral. Yo. Ah. Yo. My Lagann. Oh, yo. His gunman looks dope, bro. Oh. That's what I'm talking about. Let's go. Make the fights matter. Okay, going in with the Giga Drill break. He caught it. Yo! Let's go. Spiral King ain't playing no games. That's what I'm talking about, man. Make the fights matter. Make them matter. Let's go. It's gonna try to merge with it. Really? Yo. Pause, bro. Pause it, bruh. They were saving all the. They were saving it. They were saving it for the good fights, man. They were saving it for the good, bro. The Spiral King just, he was like, yo, these gunmen, they're trash, bro. This man just walked out. He just came out of the gunman. It's like, yo, I'm just gonna beat you. I'm just gonna bare knuckle this. You know, I'm just gonna bare knuckle this because, you know, gunmen are trash. You know, I'm just gonna step out of the gunman, just walk up to you and body you. Just, you know what I'm saying? Just easy work. Easy work. Bruh. If that is not one of the most badass things I've ever seen a villain do in an anime, bruh, come on, man. Come on, man. This is what I'm talking about. Make the fights matter. Why did he have to get to the boss, though? You get what I'm trying to say? Like, they could have make it at least a challenge with the 4 generals. Like, they never made that a challenge. They just let those guys get wiped. Like, literally, Simone took out basically the other 3. I mean, along with his friends, of course. Don't get me wrong. But the fights just didn't... They're not on this level, bro. This is what I want. This is what I love. If you are going to show fights, make them matter. This man out here looking like a Super Saiyan God, bro. Let's go. This man is out here beer knuckling a gunman, bro. Crazy. This man is the Spiral, it seems. Is he like the original gunman? Yo. Bruh. This man is laughing with a big ass hole in his chest. What do you mean by that? He was protecting them from something, man. The 7th day. Alright. Some more. They still put an ending after that? Come on, bro. Alright, so I'm gonna say this. That was probably The most hyped I've ever been about Gurren Lagann since I started watching it. It's gotta be. It's gotta be easy because there is some sort of outside force or something like that. That is, there's obviously some sort of outside force, right? That's coming, or even though it was very cryptic what he said, there's obviously something. I feel like he had the power of the spiral as well. Um, I don't know. There's something about that opening scene to the anime that needs to be explained at some point. Um, I don't know what he was protecting humans from. Basically, protecting them from themselves because of how they are, I guess. Um, and the Sparkle just had to just drive them underground and let them live underground. And if they come up, either go back underground or die. You get what I'm saying? So I don't know. Maybe it was just a weird way of, him being protective, and he just decided to build Beastman for whatever reason. Viral is still alive. He's supposed to be there to tell the story, basically. Um, this is crazy because I said the story aspect of this anime is top notch. It's top notch because it gives me anxiety. And anytime an anime gives me anxiety, as in, I'm just like, I'm at the edge of my seat trying to find out what's going on. It's always a treat. You know what I'm saying? It's always a treat. I love feeling like that about stuff that I'm watching. But as I said, man, in the last couple of episodes that I watched, and I was like, these fights are getting very generic. But man, oh man, episode 15. Episode 15 has brought me back into the mix. And I know there's going to be a lot of people that disagree with my take after episode 14. I know a lot of people is going to disagree with my take, but I don't care. I don't care because this is what I want. If you're going to show fights, make it interesting. You get what I'm saying? Make it interesting. If you're going to show fights. I know some fights are, fights are not always going to be interesting, but it was going on for too long. I know it was only like all the fights that happened after the one against the first fortress, the one that we took, when we took down whatever his Tire Mill for Tire Mill, whatever his name is, when we took his fortress, the first general we defeated. After that, the fights just became so generic, and even I could say like a couple of them when Simone went up against Viral, taking out some of those, they were doing that according to the story, showing the struggles of Simone trying to do everything by himself and stuff like that. But there was some after that, man, where I was just like, when they went up against old girl in the water, like, it's very generic stuff. It's very generic, corny, boring, cheesy. You get what I'm saying? And then that other one that happened in episode 14, I was just like, all right, you know what I'm saying? Show me something, man. And they finally, in episode 15, show what they really can do with a fight. Boss moves. They went up against the Spiral King. I don't care if it was only just one episode. They did a good job. You get what I'm saying? They did a good job. If all the generals had this kind of moment in any of the fights with their specialized stuff, as they call it, this is my special gunman, you know what I'm saying? And then you basically get treated like fodder, you know what I'm saying? And in the end, it still ended up like they were never a match. But let them put up some sort of fight. They didn't put up any kind of fight. Like, Gurren Lagann was just too strong. This was like the first time we saw Gurren Lagann really got his ass beat, to be honest. So that was pretty cool to see. Anyways, one more episodes for this one. Let's go. 7 years later. And they done built a city? They done built a city, dude. Damn, that here got long, long. Memories. Why is he so hella serious all of a sudden? Rocio has become a... I don't know. Oh, really? Who is she with? Okay, Simone. Where's Yoko? Why are we not seeing her? He wants to step down? Okay, Simone. Oh, damn. My God. So you took the ring? Said no way, but you took the ring. What are they doing in the background? Enki Doodoo. What kind of name is that for your gunman, Enki Doodoo? Hanky Doodoo. Why? Hey, you got a point. Hey, if they want to go live underground, hey, do that, bro. So Rocio has been doing this. Yeah, you got a point, but you could count them and let them go back. Bruh, stop it. I I have been waiting for this part of the anime to come through because you know what I'm saying? As I said before, this is what I've been waiting on. This, the dialogue, the story. Let's see how it goes. And now we're getting political. It's even piqued my interest a little bit more because now I can have opinions and I can break down and do my thing. Is what I like to do. So Rocio has been taking these people who wants to live underground and bringing them to the city. They don't want the city life. You get what I'm saying? And not everybody wants that. You know what I mean? You can't just force them to do something. It's the same thing. So I hate when people do stuff like that. Like you have a like a vice president or something, just forcing, just using your authority as the president to do things that they feel is right because they feel like you can't make that decision. You know what I mean? Like that is such a dumb excuse for what he's doing. It's like, oh, I'm taking them out because we need to have an account of when we get to 1 million people, right? Then count them and put them in, or every month or so, you send people out to do a head count because people be having babies. We get it. If they want to live underground, let them live underground. You get what I'm saying? Let them know they can come to the surface whenever they want. Let people have that choice. You can't just, you know what I'm saying? They're not slaves. You know what I'm saying? You can't just bring them to the city and be like, this is where you're going to live because we need to know where you are at all times. That's policing. That's a abuse of power, you should call it, right? So it's crazy. There's so many other ways that he could do that without infringing on somebody's freedom. Like, come on, man. It's crazy. That's crazy. Come on. Right? Exactly what happened in his village. Be no different. Well, hello. It's like Independence Day. It's like Independence Day, dude. Aliens just come out of nowhere. Why is... What? Was she like transported or something? Nothing. Yo!
グラパールはグレン・ラガンを研究し、より戦闘に特化した量産機。グラパールでかなわないものが旧式の顔面で歯が立つはずがありません。
Ooh.
お前性格変わったな。
ダリー、無茶すんな。私はまだ戦える。
What's this? Ooh. Okay.
危険です。そうしれ自ら前線に立つのはあなたの仕事ではない。何度言ったらわかるんですか。バカ野郎。市民の命と町を守る、それが俺たちの一番の仕事だろうが。
Talk to him.
少しやっぱりここが落ち着くな。なぜそう楽な道を行く。機体分析はまだか。
大グレンダンレジスタンス軍、同時の軍、新政府開発機、いずれのデータにも照合しません。
じゃああれは一体どこか。そうしれ機体の確認を優先してください。できれば捕獲したい。
Capture it.
シモンさん、ロリルがエネルギーを貯めている。
よし、散々ビービー垂れ流しやがって。てめえのクソったれビーム、このままそっくり返してやら
やった。
A lot of people died from that.
至急レスキュー隊を市外へ。火災の被害を最小限に抑えろ。どうなってんだ。敵の正体もわからない。ヤマト軍が反撃して全て破壊してしまった。総司令の行動はあまりにも軽率です。
Oh. Did they take over her mind?
地球人類に告げる。我々反螺旋族アンチスパイラルは地球人類を螺旋力危険レベル第2段階に達したと判断。これより人類殲滅システムを発動します。
Okay. Got a little bit more information there. So they've reached what? Spiral power danger level 2. So basically, if they had stayed at level 1, I'm guessing they wouldn't have. So was it a deal that was made between the Spiral King and them anti-spiral aliens or whatever? This is getting crazy. This is getting crazy. I have been waiting patiently for this anime to get where it is now. I've been waiting very patiently. You know what I'm saying? I'm capping, bro. I'm capping. I'm being very impatient with this entire situation. Very impatient, man. I've been waiting for them to get to this kind of stuff, kind of steadily releasing the lore of the story, the stuff that is going to make me come back to watch Gurren Lagann or the average viewer. You know what I'm saying? So we learned a little bit there at the end. So we fast forward 7 years later in episode, I think that was episode 17. So we fast forward a little bit later, right? And we came to the point where it just seems like I don't know what to call it, but it just kind of seems like the times you know what I'm saying, has changed a lot. You know what I'm saying? Rocio has changed a lot. Simone, not so much. He hasn't changed a lot, except, you know what I'm saying, of course he got older, taller, you know what I'm saying, you know, even proposing to Nia. Pretty cool stuff. As I said, I've said in multiple series before, I don't mind time skips, but you get what I'm saying. Don't just throw it out there. You know what I'm saying? Don't just throw it out there and let me guess if it's a time skip or not. So I was glad that they showed that it was 7 years later. They've built a city, they have new technology, and all of this other stuff. And there was a warning from the Spiral killing. In episode 15, there was a warning, right? That was there. That I have to say that, you know, it really piqued my interest of what's going on. The stuff that Rocio is doing is out of place. You get what I'm saying? It's way out of bounds what he's doing to the other people, not really giving them their freedom. And, you know, yes, Simone did go out there and didn't really evaluate the situation and just destroyed the entity that was out there. And then, you know, Nia came. So I'm guessing that these gunmen, not gunmen, beastmen, I should say. Why was Nia was able to be controlled like that? Like, that was very weird. I mean, we all knew that she wasn't human. Like, she is a beastman, right? So they claim to be the anti-spiral people. So they don't like dudes with spirals. You know what I'm saying? That has the spiral power. And I'm guessing they call them humans. So it's just kind of strange to me. Where is Yoko? Where did she go? Is she gonna come back? I'm pretty sure she's probably going to come back. But they have really gotten comfortable, you know, and now here we are. You know, we could say that Rocio is the only one that's been really like up on everything and be like, yo, we can't take, because even Simone was considering, you know, going to settle down with Nia, live a regular life and let somebody else lead or whatever. And Rocio is always like, is still on the shit like, yo, what he said we gotta take serious. You know what I'm saying? What the Spiral King said we gotta take serious. So he's been making moves behind the scenes, you know, putting things in place to protect them and to be ready. You know what I'm saying? So I'm not gonna be too harsh on his character. If you know what I'm saying, if he gets worse or if he gets bad, then I'll talk about it. But right now I don't think he's doing anything outside of the scope, except for the whole thing that he's, you know what I'm saying, like forcing the people to live where they can see him or whatever. Like you don't do that to people. You just don't do that. You're and it's as Simone said, like, you're no different. It's not anything different than what, you know, not Simone. It was Viral that said it to him. It's like, you're no different than the Spiral King by forcing people into doing stuff they don't want to do. And forcing, you know, how we force the humans to live underground and stuff like that to protect them. You ain't doing nothing different, you know. So for me, it's just like, this is what I've been waiting for this entire time. But they did a great job in bringing up to this point, except for, you know, some of the fights that I talked about. But they did a good job of bringing us to this point, and I'm ready for the second half of Gurren Lagann. Hopefully you guys are ready to. Yeah, I love stuff like this, man. You guys don't understand. Like, I would rather watch a story with absolutely no fighting. You get what I'm saying? It's not that I don't enjoy watching a good fight or anything like that, because you guys see that I do enjoy a good fight, but it's just my preference. I prefer something that is very rooted in a great deep story with really cool character development and stuff like that. I really love stories like that. Fights are a bonus if that's a part of the story. You get what I'm saying? It's just, for me, it's just I enjoy that stuff better. I love political views and political chatter. You know what I'm saying? Like, it's just like some people has told me that Log Horizon is like SAO but more political, right? And I'm looking forward to watching that, because that's what you guys tell me that it is. That's what it's about. It's like SAO. It's the same concept as SAO, but it's not about fighting. It's about, you know what I'm saying? It's more political. It's more about, I don't know if they're trapped in the world like SAO. I don't know, but it's like it's more political. It's like a political online game, I guess. I don't know, but I'm pretty sure I'm gonna enjoy it, because I mean, if they got 3 seasons, hey, I guess somebody's enjoying it, right? So yeah, man, I was waiting for them to get to this. We are here. Hopefully, I know I was really harsh after episode 14, so I'm not gonna sit here and act like I wasn't harsh, because I know I was. But it's not that I hated the anime or anything like that. It's just that I had to point out those things, man, because it's so corny. It was so corny and boring to me, man. And I think they could have done a better job with the generals. I'm not going to lie. They just didn't came off as, even though we know they were going to lose, because, hey, we're watching a story here. Even though we know the generals are going to lose, they could have made them a little bit more formidable. But I guess, I don't know if they rushed that part of it. I don't know if they did or they didn't. I don't know what it is. But in any case, thank you guys so much for tuning in. As always, man, just remember to hit the like button, subscribe if you're new. Make sure you're subscribed to the backup channel as well, Terabyt Reacts and Gaming. And as always, man, it's your boy Terabyt Reacts, and I'm out. Peace.